I'm Dude Kirk and welcome to Let's Go Shopping. First up today we have Olive from Smith & Boston. Olive, happy 2015 to you, and the year has started with a hiss and aurora, I believe.
It has. Suddenly it's wedding season and the weather's been so beautiful that everybody's frantic for a new frock to wear to something, so that's good for us.
Yeah, brilliant. And what a beautiful, bold statement this one is.
This is absolutely lovely with the lace, and again it's the pure silk satin underneath, and you can get the exact colour match in shoes I've seen in a couple of places, so that's quite exciting.
Love the sleeve length on this, where it's sort of just to the elbow.
Just to the elbow.
Stunning.
People at Smith & Boston appreciate a wee bit of arm coverage, and the beautiful satin bound zip detailing in the back takes a classic piece and makes it look modern.
That is absolutely stunning.
Now we want to remind all of our clients that when they come to us, it's good to think about how you can extend the life in your wardrobe. So this beautiful new silk dress looks equally well with a little short bolero jacket, one of our popular items. We always joke and say this is like our little Chanel jacket. Everybody loves these little jackets.
And they look amazing.
And they have such nice detailing at the back there with the wee fitted piece through the small of the back. Yeah. But if you want to do something a bit brighter, then you could have a lovely silk soft chiffon wrap piece. So that brings up that colour. Or if you're a green girl, you can go for the silk satin and do it that way with the green. So there's lots of options.
Stunning.
You can change it.
And do you know what? This just shouldn't sit in the wardrobe afterwards. As a gorgeous pair of sandals with that as well, and you can use that
just have the summer dress look going if you're going out for a nice little lunch or something. And this dress as well works the same way. You can pick up the greens, the pinks, or the softer colours in it.
Look at that.
So it's nice to think that when you buy a piece, you can wear it in lots of different ways, and it will still look special, and you can dress it up or dress it down. It's lovely.
Now, can we just refresh everybody's memories as well, please, on the beautiful fabrics, that these are really very exclusive?
They are. A lot of our pieces we have especially crafted or created for us at a mill in India. So although we do have some pieces in fabrics that are more readily available, a lot of them are exclusives, and people like that, especially for a wedding. And we always keep that wedding registry going so that people can choose something and have it written down and know that they won't run into their sister or their cousin, or heaven forbid, the opposite mother at a wedding. The two mothers in the same outfit would not be good. So that's why people like shopping at Smith & Boston, because they know that it's exclusive and they know we'll keep an eye on what they're wearing.
Once again,
lovely lace sleeve, beautiful.
Look at that. We
have so much fun designing the different pieces and choosing them.
That is just exquisite. Oh, the beautiful pashmina with it.
It's lovely. So we're open Tuesday to Saturday out there in Prebbleton, and we invite people to get in as soon as possible.
Tuesday to Saturday, okay, and of course the stock turns over very quickly, doesn't it?
It does.
Only very limited pieces in each fabric
Sizes
and size
6
and style.
to 20.
Beautiful. Smith & Boston, shop 6 at 583 Springs Road at Prebbleton Village. Only 5 minutes from the back of Hornby, really, isn't it? 3495646. Here I am joined by Donna Marie, and a huge congratulations to you, darling, on your engagement.
Thank you.
And what a stunner you're sporting.
Aren't I lucky?
Look
aren't I the lucky one?
Absolutely magnificent this is. You are a very, very lucky girl.
I am a very, very lucky girl.
He's
a lucky man.
Majorly. Donna Marie, free underlay on these particular carpets?
Yes, free laying and free underlay.
Wow.
Free installation and free underlay. So that does save you, a few $1,000s on a house like that.
Does it,
believe me. And on these 3 ranges of carpet here, so we do have a massively thick smart strand here.
Look how my fingers just vanish into that. Look, there we go. And look, gone.
Amazingly thick. Now this carpet is thick, and because it's so thick and luxurious, you will see pole disturbance. It will never be a permanent thing because it is a smart strand. So a smart strand has a Z structure to it, which means when you vacuum it, it is guaranteed to bounce up, where you walk in your hallways and stuff like that, or you move your furniture, this will bounce back. Nylons and wool won't do that, of course. Okay. We also have the range in these 3 colours in our silk range, the rhino carpet again. Now rhino carpet is the one that's advertised on TV made of corn.
Yes.
So it has got a lifetime stain resistant for pet urine, for anything you can eat and drink, and 25-year fade warranty. So these are amazing.
Okay.
And then down here we have our pure colour fibre. Now pure colour fibre is made of basically plastic recycled bottles. So if you have a bottle of Coke or Fanta and you take it out, that bottle still isn't stained, No, the Fanta still hasn't stained the bottle. This is what this is made of, which is why it doesn't stain the fibre. So it's really, really good for staining.
I see.
Okay,
right,
it is a form of
brilliant.
polyester, so it is on the lower end, cheaper than these ones, but look at the thickness of this.
I was going to say, still look at the denseness of it.
So this is normally $189 for the carpet alone, and now it's $189 per broadloom metre and fully installed with underlay. So that makes it an amazing price. So this is only till the end of this month. So you must give us a call, come and have a look, take some samples home. We'll pick them up when we come out and do a free measure.
Okay.
But we must get it measured and quoted and accepted before the end of this month. Okay, it doesn't have to be installed then. We are about 3 weeks out for installing.
Okay.
But we'll come out and do that. But come in and grab some samples. We've got the 4 stores. I'm here in Hornby, of course, but we've got 4 stores in Christchurch. We've got our traditional one in Cashel Street.
Yes.
Have our Morehouse Avenue one, and we have out in Kaipoi. And they've all got these ranges, the 3 ranges on display.
These feel absolute. It doesn't matter actually. They all feel really beautiful, don't they?
They're beautiful and thick.
Oh, they're gorgeous, all
Yes.
of them. Make sure you come on out here to Carpet Court. How many days a week, Donna
We
Marie?
now open 6 days a week, 8:30 to 5:30 the 6 days, closed Sunday to relax and do our housework.
Right, Carpet Court. They've got 4 great locations here in Christchurch. Phone 0800 669 604. The Subaru, of course, has always been a trusty car as well here in New Zealand. This is the Cross Sport that we're looking at here, a 2006 Tiptronic, economical to run, $12,990 on this one, and the weekly repayments over 48 months are only $90. Now, this is a 2,000 engine capacity on this one. This is the export, as I said, the Subaru Forester. The actual distance that this has travelled is only 70,000 kilometres. So once again, you know, there's a fair few lives left in this car still. Really nicely spec'd on, gorgeous silver grey, really good sizing and space. Like I said, these are really good with the roof racks on them as well. They seem to travel extremely well like that. Once again, a really nice little car if you are working slightly out of Christchurch as well, or are on the road a little bit as well, because there's that extra little bit of room happening on the inside of this one. Now Wayne's going to join us as we go over here onto the Honda here. The Honda Fit RS. So what does the RS stand for, Wayne?
That means it's a sport model.
That's the sport model on it. Well, it's certainly beautifully kitted out, isn't it?
The sport model comes with the bigger motor, 1500cc,
Okay.
and a few other.
It is very sporty, very economical, and we're only looking at $11,990 for this one here.
Yes, very good. 2007. Yeah, very roomy, modern shape. Yeah,
And
very,
of course,
very good.
with the cost of petrol coming down, it's only making these even better value. Even more better value, isn't it? They're getting cheaper and cheaper to run, which
They
is
are.
absolutely
Definitely good value.
fantastic for the consumer. Really nicely spec'd inside here as well.
Yes, it
Isn't
is.
Isn't it incredible what they can get into little cars now, Wayne?
Oh, they do. They make a really good job, the Japanese, in specking them. And for us, it's got the dark upholstery in it.
Yeah,
which is
lovely.
Ideal rather than beige is becoming very popular nowadays in
Yes.
Japan.
Oh, right, yes.
We still like it dark.
Well, if people want to take their little dogs to the park or children inside these, the black is still very, very preferable.
Yes, if you've got a family, definitely.
Absolutely, or little, whether it be a 4-legged or the 2-legged variety. Wayne Hill Cars, you can get AMSOIL and any of these great vehicles, of course, at 313 Lincoln Road in Addington. Elite Meats here at the Bush Inn Centre, of course, is another business that's open 7 days a week. Now, Corey, lovely to meet you, and a huge congratulations.
You too. Thank
You're the
you.
new owner here.
Yes, yep, the new owner of Elite Meats.
And you've made some significant changes here as well.
We have, like I said, obviously we're still maintaining that excellent quality and things like that, but we've just introduced a new bit of flair to it as well.
You have indeed. It looks beautifully displayed as well. What are some of the beautiful pieces that you've got in here? Some of the new things maybe, and the traditionals as well that you
Well, we still do, like all our bacon is the traditional dry cured bacon.
Beautiful, look at these.
It's all made on site. Something we take a lot of pride in.
And of course the pickled pork, that's another
Yes,
thing
we're still
as
doing
well.
our traditional pickled porks.
Beautiful. tell me, let's get down to the cabinets here. You've always had a fantastic range of sausages, and I've got to admit the one that's really taking my eye today is the pork green apple and cider.
Which is actually probably one of our most popular sausages.
Is it?
And obviously we make all the small goods ourselves, so handcrafted, good quality meat, all gluten free in our fresh sausage range.
Wow, goodness me, and there's a brilliant selection. The pork and apple patties, I haven't seen these before either.
No, they're just something that, with the popularity of the pork and apple sausage, we've actually used the same mix and taken it through for a patty with
And
a nice Hawaiian coating on the outside.
It looks absolutely delicious, and I love the beef and bacon Twizzlers as well. Great to grab a dozen of those and throw them on the barbecue.
Yeah, nice and simple, great flavour by putting a good piece of meat with a bit of streaky bacon through it. Just creates that beautiful flavour.
Delicious, and allows the moisture to stay in there. Now, enchiladas, what a great home takeout meal for kids, isn't it?
Perfect, especially when you look at this time of year, you've got school kids, they're just returning today or late last week, mums, dads getting back into routine, nice and simple, 30 minutes in the oven, and you've got a good meal.
That's even good for the teenagers to whip up themselves when they get home from school even, 30 minutes in the
Or
oven.
if you're up at the university and you're just looking for something quick and easy, 30 minutes in the oven and a bit of salad and you're done.
I love it, and it's wholesome as well.
It is.
Lovely cuts of meat here as well, Corey.
So we've got all our locally sourced beef. We age it all on the bone, so to ensure the tenderness and the flavour for the customer, so they got a good satisfaction from it. So right down to our standing rib roast and our Flintstone steaks, ribeyes on the bone.
Man, they are some massive, those ribeye
They
on the
are
bone,
very
aren't
popular
they?
this time of year with the blokes. They like a good steak.
Now, these are lovely as well, the little lamb rosettes.
Yep, so we've got those. That's something that we've introduced and been very, very popular. It's the middle loin of lamb bone, a little bit of seasoning in it, nice and quick, easy cooking.
Beautiful, and of course, look at all these absolutely delicious kebabs here as well. All this and so much more at Elite Meats. Elite Meats, Bush and Centre, 7 days a week. They're open for your convenience. Ladies, we could all be mistaken for thinking that this is a rather gorgeous catwalk. However, it actually has a much better purpose than that. Great to be here with you,
G'day.
Dougal. Happy New Year.
How are you today?
I'm really good, darling.
Yeah.
You have a good break.
Yeah, I worked pretty much right through. Ted's had a good break. He's back at work now, so if you're over that side of town, go over and see him.
Go and have a
He's-
cuddle from Teddy Bear.
Yes, right. He's all guns blazing. He's back into it.
And you've started off with this beautiful new piece of machinery as
Yeah,
well.
we're always looking to improve, and just things have changed a wee bit. So I put a new hoist in. This one here was same wheel liner, same because it's top of the line stuff anyway, so didn't have to change that. But we had a few vehicles, like people now have got a lot of those camper vans, very popular.
Right.
Long wheelbase transits are based on, or some of the Volkswagen Crafters and stuff like that. And also the Nissan Navara, and also the very popular the Ford Ranger. Couldn't do a wheel alignment on them, so you can imagine that I don't want to miss out on my opportunities. So
No.
we purchased a new hoist. It's longer, and we're able to do all those vehicles now. The access ramps are a wee bit better, so lowered cars get on here a lot easier. So it's improvements all around the place.
Fantastic.
So we just I'm not in the business of turning people away, and on the odd occasion I had to. Well, now that's stopped.
You've eliminated that.
That has stopped.
And you're able to
Yep.
do it all here.
Absolutely.
How important is it to get wheel alignments?
Oh, it's as important as it's
As important as your new tyres.
as new
isn't it?
tyres, and also driver fatigue. So if you're doing a long trip, that might be so if you know you've got a trip coming up, you're going into Invercargill, you're off to Nelson, maybe get your wheel alignment done prior to that, and you won't have that nagging drift off to the left, and that if you get tired, you're falling off the road.
Yeah, right.
So you'll use less fuel. Generally, if your tyres are, your tracking is straight, so as your wheels are driving your car, that energy is going down the road as opposed to pushing off to one side or the other, and of course it uses more fuel.
Absolutely. So it's got to be more fuel. It's safer and more fuel efficient.
Absolutely.
And it's saving you money, obviously, long
Yeah.
term with your tyres as
That's
well.
right. It's very hard to quantify, but it does.
Yes.
It does work. And I mean, if nothing else, stop your tyres from wearing out.
Yeah.
I mean, that's usually why people do get it done. So quite often it's only apparent when the tyres are getting changed. Sometimes I might recommend it when I'm doing a warrant. So I'll be doing a warrant. Say, hey, look, your tyres are wearing. how about we get onto a wheel alignment now, and you might be, might get extra 5 or 10,000 k's out of that pair of tyres, or that set of tyres. So it does make a difference.
That makes a difference to every set of tyres that we get as well.
Yeah,
We're
so
saving 5 to 10,000 k's out of
yeah,
them.
that's right. It makes a big difference.
Money in the bank.
Well, tyres are expensive, Even I mean, they have come down in price over the past few years,
Yes,
but
they have.
They're still, it's an expensive item, and it's coming out of your, well, there's other things you can spend your money on. There's restaurants down the road, you can go there.
How many days a week?
We're out here 6 days a week over here at Woolston, 5 days a week with Ted over at the other shop, and that's enough. I mean, he's worn out
But
after
on
that.
a
He's old.
Saturday for Warriner Fitnesses and the lights, it's a good idea to make an appointment.
Yeah, on a Saturday we really do need a booking.
Flags Tyres, those two great locations again, 49 Garlands Road in Woolston, 104 Haytons Road in Sockburn. Dr. Sharon joins me now. Welcome, Dr. Sharon.
Nice to see you, Jude.
And you, as always. Dr. Sharon, what are you a doctor of?
I'm a doctor of applied kinesiology chiropractic. It's a specialty of chiropractic in that I fix the people in 1 or 2 visits instead of 10 or 20.
Is the medication that goes along with that?
Medication?
Yes.
No. We don't use any medication, only natural things. And if you need a supplement or something like that, I don't sell it to you. I tell you where to go and get it if you need it. But most times I get people off their medications and off their crutches and off their wheelchairs, and I try as much as possible to get people back to their normal health.
Back to mobilising them
yeah.
again. Tell me, what are we going to discuss today?
Well, today we're going to talk about the older patient.
Okay.
Because a lot of people out there think once you get old, and old is in the eye of the beholder, isn't it?
Absolutely it is.
I feel really old at this age, but boy, I'm a pup compared to some of my patients. Yeah, the older patients have the same problems as the younger people, but they get told, this is because you're old. I had somebody that fell in a drain recently and she hurt her ribs, and her doctor said, oh, it's part of getting older, you'll just have to bear it. And she came in and it was 2 treatments. She was out of pain the first treatment, but she got a little achy towards the end of the week, so she came back in for a second treatment. And that's all it takes. And I do everything. I do arthritis, fibromyalgia, if you have pain after you've had a surgery, if parts of you don't move the way that they're supposed to. I had a woman who came in and her toes were crossed, and I found out she'd actually broken this part of her foot. She didn't even know how. The last time I had somebody that had that, they dropped a frozen turkey on their foot. But she hadn't done that.
That'd do it?
Yeah.
Oh, my
but
goodness.
her toes used to be straight, and her doctor was like, well, it's part of the aging process. Your toes get crooked. But, yeah, not if they go quick. Or anything that goes quick is not age. Okay?
Okay.
Also, anything for your feet, your knees, your shoulders, your elbows, your wrists, anything like that, I fix those things. You have a sore, achy neck, your head sticks forward, you walk funny, anything like that, I fix.
Groin, back?
Yep, everything. And I'm open Monday through Friday, 9 to 5. It's $40 for a regular appointment and $20 for children. And if you're on ACC, we can either fill out the forms for you or you can bring it by. It costs $20 on ACC for adults and free for children under 18.
That's absolutely brilliant. Goodness me, why wouldn't you want to get yourself off your medication or off your crutches or whatever, walking stick, whatever it is?
That's right.
Give Dr. Sharon a call and see what Dr. Sharon can do for you.
You don't need to live like that.
Absolutely. 125 Braham Street is where Dr. Sharon's practice is, and the number is 3791939. Here I am with Jeanette at Bun Runner again. Hi Jeanette, great to be here.
Yeah, great to have you.
And you got lentil pies in.
I do have lentil pies and Jude.
Yum.
Yeah.
Yum.
Lentil pies sell summer, winter. Doesn't matter what the
Absolutely.
weather is, people buy lentil pies.
Beautiful, absolutely stunning. Hey, now I'm interested in what you've got happening here. Chicken, walnut, celery and apple rolls with homemade
and
mayo.
and walnuts. Yeah, now
Yum.
I've been making these probably, goodness me, for maybe 5 years. And they are beautiful and they're so popular. And I've had so many people, it's probably one thing off the bottom shelf that I've given the recipe away for.
Is
More
it
than anything
really?
else, yes.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Look at these chicken and almond pyramids just loaded here as well. Yum. And the generous sizes of the Turkish spice beef roll, mushroom and potato pies, they're the ones, along with the lentil, that for us veggies are divine. And the spinach and feta quiche, absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely. Are you finding people are coming in for their afternoon teas? Have they not got into the swing of that this year
Not
yet?
quite into the swing of that
Come
yet.
on, ladies
Yeah.
and gentlemen, come on in. There's always loads of absolutely beautiful little, you can have the slightly larger slice or the smaller ones, can't
Okay,
they?
yeah, yes, we do. Look, we cater for all sizes.
Gorgeous. Cinnamon and brown sugar, look at the size of that.
It's a lovely scroll, yes.
Gorgeous,
Yeah.
and it's
Scones and
massive.
pinwheels made every morning.
And of course, don't forget the beautiful salads, exotic salads actually, Jeanette.
We've sold so many salads this morning. I'm
can
terrified
see.
we're going to run out for lunchtime.
Look at that. Yum.
Yeah, lovely rocket mango salad,
Lentils, quinoa,
roast kumara, lime.
avocado,
Yeah.
beautiful. And of course, not to forget the pie cabinet as well. That looks like it's had a good going over Jeanette too, hasn't it?
Yes, it
It's
has.
amazing. Look, the food doesn't last around for long here. Jeanette, can we also talk about the family pies so people can actually take them home?
Yeah, sometimes we have them in our cabinet. We generally carry a couple in the freezer, but we do like to make them to order. So that's our $15 size and our $11 size. If you know you've got someone coming over and you want a family pie, give us a call and we'll make it to order for you.
Absolutely, they are heaven, and they are jam-packed.
Chocolate
And if people want an unusual combination, they can actually ring ahead and you'll accommodate them with that, won't
Absolutely.
you?
If we can do it,
Love
we
it.
will.
Brilliant. This is all here at Bun Runners, but like I said, don't forget the afternoon teas. Look at this, caramel and nut tart, Russian fudge slice, chocolate brownie, a stunning lemon coconut tropical cake, and the beautiful chocolate and mocha.
And a lot of these are gluten-free too, Jude. We don't necessarily name all our gluten-free food because it puts some people off.
It's funny, isn't
Yes,
it?
yeah,
It'll
but
do
a
you a
lot
lot better actually if you do start eating it. Bun Runner Cafe. Bun Runners Cafe and Catering, corner Fitzgerald Ave, Chewham Street. 374 22660 for all your catering needs. Here I am at Homestead Health and joined by Eileen. Lovely to be here with you, darling.
Lovely.
I love it because you're such an encyclopedia of knowledge with all these amazing products you're selling here. Now, I always think of Marlborough as the wine region. It's not only for that, but also for blackcurrants, I believe.
Well, yes, these blackcurrants, this particular brand of blackcurrant is grown in Marlborough, and it's the Sojon. Now, the name of the company is Sue and John because they're the owners of the company who grow these. They've been doing this for many years, but they've got a very high ORAC rating, which means they're really packed full of antioxidants. And the reason for that is in the skin of the blackcurrant or any black fruit, it holds proanthocyanins and anthocyanins, which are the antioxidant part of it, which is so good for our body, good for the eyes, good for sports recovery. Lots of sports people use this. I believe the New Zealand basketball team use it for recovery purposes and training.
Increases energy function and circulation.
Yes,
that's
absolutely.
amazing. Cardio, immune.
And also for the eyes.
Beautiful.
A lot of older people take this as a drink every day, protects the eyes, and the black is good for the eye.
And blackcurrant tastes nice. Tell me about this range that we've got here. This is very South American, isn't it?
Okay, well, it all has got a wee bit of a South American connotation to it, with the chia seeds coming from South America, the maca powder comes from Peru, and the cacao powder, which is the absolute beginning of all chocolate and cocoa in the world, is grown from the cacao. It's a nut. So this one here comes from Peru again.
From Peru.
So when you take this on board, you're not getting any of the other nasties that they add to chocolate.
So you can
and other
still
things.
have your chocolate fix,
You
ladies and
absolutely
gentlemen,
can.
but in a very healthy way.
Lovely.
What's with this Vital Greens range down here?
Okay, now Vital Greens again, these things are all what I call superfoods. This is our little superfood corner.
Okay.
And the greens that are in here are very, what they're calling nutrient dense. Everybody wants nutrient dense foods. So if you have a serve of this in the morning, you've got all your veggies for the whole day if you wanted to have just only that.
Yeah.
It's full of every vegetable comfortable knowing all the greens.
It's
They've got-
gluten-free, wheat-free, so
Yes.
it's good for people, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Dairy-free.
There should be no allergic reaction to this at all.
Wow.
We've got a number of these companies that are doing the greens now. This is a New Zealand company. And it's just fabulous and a great energy boost for
I
anybody in
believe
the
this
morning.
stuff is quite phenomenal, actually.
is.
What
It
about
is.
this Just Greens? Is that quite similar?
It is. Well, the Just Greens is down a peg. It's still very good because it's got the kale, which is the new superfood
Right,
that we used
yes.
to throw away and give to cows.
Yep.
Kale, broccoli, spirulina, chlorella, barley grass and wheatgrass. Now, we've always had barley grass and wheatgrass.
Okay.
Barley grass is great for alkalizing the body. When you just go through the normal day's work, your body tends to be on the more acidic side, and acidity is not good for us. So the other thing that's really good is apple cider vinegar, which is good for alkalizing the body as well, which is hard to believe because it seems to be like an acid vinegar, but it actually alkalizes our body.
Homestead Health at the Bush in Centre 7 days a week. The charming Tony from Harold's joins us now.
Hello,
Tony,
Jude.
lovely to have you with us.
Thank you very much. Hi, everyone.
And what a super mixed collection of fabrics we've got today.
My favourite one.
Yes.
That one.
Now, you are such a train enthusiast. I bet you've got
Absolutely.
this somewhere in your house, haven't you?
Absolutely, not yet, but I'm working on it. Just got to convince my dear wife Jill as to how much Thomas she can stand around the house.
Well, look, quite frankly, as long as it doesn't go into pyjamas, I'd say you're quite safe.
Yeah. Okay, we'll keep it out of the bedroom, right?
Yes, please.
So 100% cotton.
Beautiful.
It's the Real McCoy licence thing, of course, and it's $19.95 a metre. So you can use it for pillowcases and jammies and night shirts and
Great price.
tablecloths and a cover over the tall boy or anything like that. Even as a, the bottom on bibs.
Oh,
as the wee
what a
pocket
beautiful
on the-
idea.
Yep.
Yeah,
You
beautiful.
can cut out the design, you can do anything. And you don't even have to buy a full metre, you just get whatever you want. Just point at it and we'll cut.
Do it.
Easy.
Oh, fantastic. I love it.
It's
I
really
want
nice.
that much.
That much,
Yeah.
yep.
Yeah, I love it. Beautiful.
Furnishing fabrics, we've got a great range, just a superb range, mostly $39.95 a metre.
Gosh, that's a great price.
And it's a great price. If you get it before Valentine's Day and you say you saw it on CTV, we'll take another 20% off.
Wow.
Any furnishing fabric we have.
Take up that offer.
So we'll take 20% off the retail price. And even our retail price is a good value, $39.95 for something like this.
I know. God, it's got
And there's
some
dozens
wear in
of
that.
them. It's great stuff.
Yeah, goodness gracious.
This one here, Whiplash. So I just brought a couple in today.
Okay, yeah,
So this
nice.
Whiplash is a pants and skirt fabric mainly, and it's got stretch. There it is there.
What's the way of cutting this, Tony?
So you cut it sideways, so you top and tail your pieces, but sideways. In other words, up and down, so the stretch goes across your body like it should.
Right, okay.
Yeah. So
All right.
brilliant stuff. That's only $24.95 a metre. And if you say you saw Whiplash on CTV, we'll take 20% off that until Valentine's Day.
No pain with wearing this either.
Yeah, it's a beauty. Pull-up skirts and pants, you don't even need a fly in it, a zip.
Oh, no,
you just
no.
leave it- You
It's
just have
fabulous.
an
I
elastic around the
love-
waist and up and over the hips.
Personally, I love this fabric. It's just so easy, isn't it? And it's great for young ones who are learning to sew as well.
Absolutely.
They can
It's
make something so easily
very
without having to
forgiving.
insert the zips.
That's
yeah.
exactly right.
These
Easy
are
stuff.
lovely
And
natural
there's dozens of
colours.
them, by the way. These ones here on a special for $10 a metre. This one was $19.95 and this one was $16.95. Lots of good value fabrics like that at only $10 a metre. Basically, they're absolute bargains. Crease resistant, breathable, drip dry, no iron. Easy.
Beautiful. You could use those as curtaining, couldn't you?
You too,
as
right.
well. Harold's the trusted name in fabrics, 47 Birmingham Drive. They're open 10 till 4 Monday to Saturday, 33877 00. Thank you so much for watching. Let's go shopping.
Yep, thanks for paying attention.
Be safe and happy.
Bye.
Bye-bye.